there and welcome back. I'm Ivy Hartman. We are watching STL TV Live and we're here with Stephanie Bliss and Ted Atwood. And before we went to break, we were talking a little bit about the Historic Homes Tour here in St. Louis. We really would put an emphasis on historic because you're going to be able to, on November 29th, from 3 to 8 p.m., tour 5 really true historic places. Will you guys recap for us those 5 places?
Okay. Well, Eugene Field House, Campbell House, Chantillon-DeMenil House, the Old Courthouse, and the Tower Grove House in Missouri Botanical Garden, along with a bonus of the museum building. Which is really neat. And we were talking about how these are fully decked out in their holiday splendor, as well as having refreshments at each station. Okay, so I, as a St. Louis, not a St. Louis native, but as I attend some of these events, I always want to know, okay, what are the best places to park and how to get around? So tell us about that, Stephanie, in terms of how do I get around at the Holiday House?
Well, we have 2 different tickets. You can get the self-guided, which means you transport yourself from venue to venue. We also have the bus ticket, where you can just park at one place and take the bus round to each home in the courthouse.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's great because I recommend, honestly, the bus tour because you can take your time. You don't have to worry about parking. The Missouri Botanical Garden has a great lot. So does at the Eugene Field House. There's lots of space to park. Okay. The Campbell House has a nice lot, but I honestly recommend the bus tour. It makes it so much easier for you.
Yeah, takes a little bit of the stress out of it.
It takes the fuss out. If you're really not familiar with the downtown area, you don't have to worry about navigating during traffic hours.
All right, Ted, so the house tour is taking place from 3 to 8 p.m. And we know there's going to be some refreshments in the homes and stuff, but there's something special also that we can take advantage of.
Well, Sassafras Cafe at Missouri Botanical Garden will be serving dinner as well. They'll be accepting walk-ins, but it's appropriate to make reservations as well, just to be sure. And what terms is going on with the cafe, it's fully in conjunction with the 2 venues right there on the property. And a number of people will probably start at the garden and go the rest of the tour by bus because it allows them to come back and dine at Sassafras.
Interesting. I love it. Okay, now, not only are you being able to tour these really cool, unique, historic places, you actually have one other surprise in store for us.
We do. We have a special treat.
Okay.
It's ETC Senior Theater. It's a group of great actors here and actresses here in St. Louis, and they've come together to perform a scene from A Christmas Carol at each venue.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be great. I love it. I'm so excited.
As if seeing that stuff wasn't enough. There's going to be a lot going on.
Oh, yeah.
So last year we mentioned you sold out.
Yes.
How many people did you have last year?
We had over 400 people last year.
Wow.
So, which is really nice for us.
Yeah.
It's limited to the number of people we can actually put through the smallest venue at any one time. Not all 400 show up at one place, but that's a lot of people for any of these institutions in any one day, let alone in an evening.
It really is. Now, if I don't have to make special reservations other than for my dinner at Sassafras.
That's correct.
But so I can kind of buy my tickets and then come.
If you purchase your ticket in advance, it's a little bit cheaper than if you purchase at the door.
Okay.
So we do recommend purchasing in advance.
Okay, great. Because it goes from 3 to 8 p.m. As I understand it, the last tour starts at 8 p.m.
Correct.
So just so you know, you've got a full evening there that you can get to see all 5 spots on November 29th from 3 to 8. For those advance tickets and more detailed information, visit campbellhousemuseum.org or call 421-0325. Thank you both so much. I mean, we could have gone on and on. I mean, between each of those historic areas, we could have really talked a lot more. So I hope that you'll come back.
We appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right. Now that your calendar's all full of awesome activities to do for these first couple of weeks here in December, remember that STL TV is on all the social networks, so you can connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And even if you're out of town, you can watch all of our great local programs streaming live on stltv.net. I mentioned this off camera, but I always tell all my out-of-town family to watch, just so they can keep up in the know. So don't go anywhere. Believe it or not, we've got more STL TV Live coming up right after this.